Hello there, welcome to Inquiring Minds. My name is Doug and I'm back with an update to a previous Pen Resurrection Sunday restore, this 1948 Parker 51. I mentioned in my Pen Resurrection Sunday video that I would see if my daughter could remove the dents in the gold-filled cap of this Parker 51. Here is what the cap looked like before she worked on it. The cap has three small dents, one there, one under the clip, and one right there. And after I complete this video, I'm sending it off to my daughter Heather, who will perform her particular restoration magic to the dents. You see, she repairs musical instruments and takes dents out of trumpets, trombones, and tubas, which are constantly being abused by school kids. And this is what the cap looks like now. I'm going to show a short video she did of her process of finding the right tool and then eliminating the dents. And I'll narrate over her mostly silent video and then show my reassembly of the cap. Let's take a look right now. Here Heather has put her endoscope camera inside the cap so you can see that clutch mechanism. Here she's adding some lubricant, which is a special concoction of, I don't know, brake fluid, transmission fluid, something like that, to try to coax that cap clutch out of there. Now she's using various kinds of collets to try to fit inside the barrel. The buffering underneath is her thinking. So she's going to apply a little bit of heat using a torch very, very carefully and try to get that clutch ring to move. The idea is that she wants to get that cap seal out of there, and you can't get that plastic cap seal out of there unless you get that clutch ring out, and I don't have the tool for it. Here she's found a tool which is used on piccolos actually to remove head joints, and she's giving it some twists, and actually she gets it to budge. There, she's noticed, you notice right there, she's got it to budge a little bit. So she's gonna twist it a little bit, and then she's gonna coax that clutch out of that cap. And there it goes. So she's going to remove the collet. And then pull that clutch ring out of there. There it is. There is a tool that you can get to specifically remove those clutch rings from the caps, but it's $225 United States money. Wowie. So I've ordered one of these piccolo collets from my daughter, which is only like $79 US. Here's the cap liner. She's got her inspection light inside, and she cleaned a lot of ink out of this cap. Of course, it's 1948, and it probably hasn't been cleaned since then. There are the dents. That one's under the clip, so you don't actually see it. There's a small dent on the side. She's got it on a post, which gets the surface kind of flat.
But it worked out pretty good.
And then she's put some lubricant on there. She's going to add a magnet.
Put magnet on so camera can see what I'm doing.
To show you the work she's doing to push that dent out of there using this little mandrel. I'm not sure whether that's the right term for it or not, but it's this steel ball that can fit inside the cap and push that dent out. The magnet is just there to show you where that ball is working on the cap.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I'd hesitate to do any more.
And now she's fitting the clutch back into the cap. And there's an interesting little bit of information I found out about this I'm going to add right here. So this is a 1948 Parker 51 Vacuumatic, and it has a stainless steel cap which Parker called Lustraloy. And this is also a 1948 Parker Vacuumatic, but it has a gold-filled cap. This is the one that Heather took the dents out of. But the interesting thing about the difference between the two caps, yes, this one's stainless steel and this one's gold, but you can take the clutch ring out of the gold cap, like Heather demonstrated, without damaging the cap. That's not the case with the stainless steel. The stainless steel clutch ring is in there. You can use the tool on it and pull that out, but that edge of that cap is rolled in. Maybe you can see that there. It's rolled a little bit inwards on both the gold and the stainless steel. When you pull that clutch out of there on the stainless steel one, it rolls that lip out again and it won't go back. Stainless steel gets harder when you bend it, whereas gold doesn't. So you can put that back in to the gold one and it doesn't damage the capability of that pen. But if you pull that clutch out of that stainless steel one, clean it, put it back in again, it won't grip the way it originally did, because you've expanded that stainless steel out and it won't go back into shape again. Just something I learned on the journey. I just got the barrel back from my daughter and she's removed all the dents. The only one that you can still see is right there, and that was under the clip, and of course it's worn the pinstriping off of there completely, so you can't get rid of that. But the other dents you cannot find. So I'm going to put it back together again. I have my extra parts stored safely. Put my pellet pusher inside there so I can get the screw started. And then we put the jewel on the top. And this is plastic, so you have to be very careful with it. Let me give it a bit of a rub on my jeweler's cloth. Get all the finger marks out of it. And there it is. All the dents are gone. And the cap is gold. And that little abrasion you can't see because it's under the clip. Thank you, Heather, for doing such a brilliant job at getting those dents out.
I made this.